Hey guys, how's it going? Eminem Gaming here, and today we're back with another video. And today we will be talking about the channel, update you on the channel. Last one I did was I think December, so it's been a few months since then. So it's just a update for the channel. But before we get into this, if you want to see my thoughts on Final Fantasy 15, that should be my last video on this channel. Make sure to check that out. Give me your thoughts. Did you like it? Did you dislike it? Let me know, of course, your thoughts on that. Now let's get into this video, which is just a quick channel update, and I just wanted to, really 2 points. There's 2 points I wanted to bring up, and I know I have a few people who watch pretty much all my videos, and that's just great. I never thought anyone would watch my videos. So it's surprising me that quite a few, not quite a few, not PewDiePie or anything, but a few people check my videos out and, give me feedback. So that's awesome. So thank you all to you people who check it out. So what we're going to talk about is, first of all, reviews. Now, if you didn't know, I'm not, biased or anything. I give you my honest review. But the review I was kind of talking about was, how would you like me to script my reviews? Or would you want a script, or do you want it to stay the same? Does that make any sense? Probably not. Let me elaborate. So, you watch Gaming Bolt or, bloody IGN or GameSpot or whatever, and they have a script, and the videos are quite short, because of that script. They're literally just reading off a script, you know what I mean? About the game. Would you like that? Would you like me to literally write a script, we put at the top what the game's about, a brief talk about the story, then we talk about, underneath that, we talk about the good, the bad, and then summary. Would you like that for my review and then a numbered score, or would you just like me to, here's the good, here's the bad, I'll put the bad first if it's really good, and I'll put the good first if it's really bad, because I do that, emphasize the point at the end, and then me just ramble on, talk about it, either fanboy or be disappointed or whatever it may be. Would you like that? Because I think, I'm not the best writer, of course. It's not going to be to IGN standard or Kotaku or whatever standard of writing, but it's going to be a little bit more professional. Or do you like the fact that I'm not professional and that I just have fun? Would you prefer me to, just let me know, guys. What would you like to see in my reviews? My next one will be Quantum Break. So I'm just trying to think the next couple of games I'm going to review. So Quantum Break, definitely. That's coming out the 5th. For me personally, I'm not like, obviously media or anything. So my review will be up then. Actually, the first Xbox game I've reviewed on this channel. No, I did Rise of the Tomb Raider, which was a good game as well. Just trying to think. Dark Souls. I'd love to say a Dark Souls review. Because like, it takes me so long to beat Dark Souls. Like, it's not funny. I love Dark Souls, don't get me wrong, but it takes so goddamn long. Do you know what I mean? Because I have to farm the same enemy because I am not like an MLG player or whatever. No, that takes a lot of effort and a lot of determination. So that review, I'm not too sure on. The Ratchet and Clank one, Ratchet and Clank's amazing. It's one of my favourite series. Maybe that's because I was playing it very young and, I just grew up around it. I'm not too sure, but all I know is I love Ratchet and Clank. So the only thing that would stop that review is maybe because I'm doing a full Let's Play of it as well. So, like, you could kind of gauge my opinion, but, you can kind of do both, can't you? What I'd do with that is probably do my review, beat the game, record the whole game, and then do my review during the Let's Play, if that makes sense, like halfway through or whatever. Here's the review, non-spoiler. Yeah, I think that could be good as well. But just obviously let me know. Alien Nation, I think, is coming out in April. Could be wrong. Exposed, I think it is. but I can't even remember. I did the games for the month. You know what I mean? Like yesterday, I did the games for the month. How the hell have I forgot? I don't know. But um, yeah, so that's the reviews. What do you think? Um, the next point I wanted to talk about, and then we're just going to talk about live gaming and all that cool stuff. So the next point I wanted to talk about was Let's Plays. Now, I'm doing a lot, obviously, The Last of Us Let's Play. I'm beating it on Grounded. The game's my favourite game of all time. Loving it. Now, the problem is, after that, what's next? I don't think I'm going to do a Dark Souls 3. Now, like I said, it takes me 3 hours just to farm one enemy to fight the boss, and you know what I'm saying, that's not very interesting to watch. So what I was thinking of doing was highlights. So, going through every single boss when I beat them, uploading it to YouTube with a voiceover of how I beat it. And then what I was thinking, which could be pretty funny, is of all this footage I've got, all this spare footage I've got. Do you know what I'm saying? A death montage, download some music, put it on here, obviously make it so it's not copyrighted, put some funny music in the background. I think you might like that. That could be pretty good because I'm dying a lot. So yeah, it could be pretty interesting to do that. Yeah, as well. But then I'm thinking Ratchet and Clank obviously will be a full Let's Play, depending on how long it is. Because I'm going to do a full Let's Play anyway. I'm just talking nonsense, but it's going to fill up my... do you know what I mean? I need to get this 2TB PS4, do you know what I mean? Like, if they come out with this PS4K, PS4 Slim, PS 4.5, and it's got a 3 to 2TB hard drive, I'm buying it. I need it because of all this recording, man. Like, The Last of Us got 100 gigabytes of footage, you know what I mean? A lot of it was deleted, to be fair, because I was dying all the time, but yeah, very... it does fill up your hard drive. I will say that if you're recording large amounts of games, you have to keep an eye on that. But yeah, any games you want to see, like I say, any Let's Plays you want to see. I'm very tempted to do an Uncharted, and you're probably thinking, hang on a minute, Matt. Hang on a minute. You're not doing an Uncharted? It's not that I don't want to do an Uncharted, it's I don't want to ruin it for people. That's a big difference. Like, I feel like everyone or a lot of people should try Uncharted if you're interested in that sort of game. I don't want to ruin anything for it, so I will put spoilers in the title. Again, bear in mind, if you are playing Uncharted and you're not up to the point I am, just check where I am in the video, and obviously if you haven't seen that point or you're not anywhere near it, I'm not going to be offended if you don't watch the video, do you know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to spoil it for anyone. So bear that in mind, guys. Obviously, I know it sounds very simple, that Let's Play may have spoilers in, but Uncharted is just going to be so great, do you know what I mean? Like, so, yeah, hey, like, maybe you could, if you're really interested in the channel or whatever, and you finally finish it, maybe after I finish my Let's Play or whatever, for sure, we can binge watch it if you wanted, but yeah, that's going to be a cool Let's Play to do. Valkyria Chronicles I might do. Again, it's a turn-based RPG, I'm not too sure. Tactical RPG, so I'm not too sure about that, but I'll definitely get in it, do you know what I mean? But yeah, so I'm just rambling on now, guys, but yeah, so life and gaming and all that sort of stuff. Let's talk about that now to end off the video. So, as you may have saw, I was a little bit, for a while, and it happens with me personally, I get very ill for long periods of times. For sometimes, it's not all the time, but sometimes. And I'm going to be honest, it happened around about, I'd like to say, last week, and it's been happening, obviously, it doesn't just start for one day, it happens for a while, so that can be a little bit disheartening, and you're like, oh, I don't really want to do this YouTube, should I quit? It was all that sort of stuff, but don't worry, I ain't going, I'm not sure no one's worried, but if you were, I ain't going nowhere, I'm enjoying it too much, too many great games, you know what I mean, far too close to E3 to be worrying about that sort of stuff, but yeah, if you were worried about that, obviously don't, because yeah, I'm obviously not going anywhere. But I'm just in terms of games, platinum in Uncharted 3, like I said, that's such a great game. But oh my god, you forget how brutal. I can't imagine brutal difficulty on it. But I'm telling you, crushing is, it's no walk in the park. Let me tell you that. But it's superb, and it's just a great game now. The problem is, again, the old argument: what's better, Uncharted 3 or Uncharted 2? Multiplayer wise, it's hands down Uncharted 2, but single player wise, oh, I'd have to give it to Uncharted 3. Now, overall package, just because, oh Christ, as you see, I just noticed that go flying. As you can see, I could barely pick between the single players, even though I think Uncharted 3 was a little bit better, but Uncharted 2's multiplayer was so much better, even though they're both 10 out of 10s, in my humble opinion. So I'd have to give it to Uncharted 2 as the overall package, even though story-wise and game-wise, Uncharted 3 is better. But yeah, why I'm telling you that, I don't know. But Uncharted 1, Uncharted 3, Platinum's coming very soon. 6 Platinums for Uncharted, and 9 Naughty Dog Platinums by the end of that. So that'd be pretty decent. 10 when Uncharted 4 comes. Oh yes, I said it. But yeah, I mean, gaming, obviously. Let's just talk about this quickly, because obviously I did say at the start, and just spoilers, I am going to talk about Final Fantasy 15. I'm really surprised about this game. Whenever a game's in like developmental hell and it's like took 10 years to get there, and you're not expecting much. Let's be honest, you're expecting average game. This is superb. Bear in mind, this is just a demo. They could have showed the best bits of the game, and the full game could be terrible. You know what I mean? Like that's the risk you run, and pre-ordering can be a risky business. For me, knowing this is an open world RPG and that it's from very talented writers, I can't see this getting any worse, but only getting better in the full game. The excitement for me, and call me a PlayStation fanboy or whatever, is VR. And now I know you can't have a first-person Final Fantasy 15, but just to play this in cinematic mode, be lost in that 3D audio, man, I cannot wait as I turn into an alligator. Like, what the hell? Do you know what I mean? I saw this and literally, like, I was just sitting in silence, listening to the game, and I burst out laughing. I just thought, this is just wonderful. Look at that, you know what I mean? A freaking duck crocodile, do you know what I mean? 10 out of 10. But like, honestly guys, I love the gameplay, I love the character models, I love the lighting, I love the graphics, and again, like I say, I'm not a Final Fantasy fan. The way I'm going on today about how great Final Fantasy 15 is, I'm not a fan of the I mean, I'm not like, oh, well, Final Fantasy 6 was the greatest game ever, or Final Fantasy 7 or whatever. No, this is the only Final Fantasy I've liked. So I pre-ordered this. I'm buying it, and because I'm not a big fan of the old turn-based. Persona 5 looks really good. I'm going to get it anyway, and it's one of my most anticipated games. But I just don't like that sort of turn-based mechanics. I thought Digimon was a really great game, but the mechanics lay it down. I like the story, I like the music, I like the characters. I'd love to be able to fight as those characters, but maybe that's nitpicking or whatever. Maybe that's just personal preference. But this game's great. This game is superb, and I'm very happy to say I have pre-ordered it. Beautiful, amazing, and yeah, the way I'm going on about this game, you'd think I'm a goddamn, one of these Square Enix fanboys, but not that there's anything wrong with being a fanboy of anything. You know what I mean? I think if you're a fan of something and you support something, there's nothing wrong with that. But I'm not. You know what I mean? I'm not of Final Fantasy, and it's just a great game. But I need to stop going on about goddamn Final Fantasy. You know what I mean? Just can't wait for September the 3rd. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. sort of, I guess, more of a vlog, even though I haven't got a face on, here. More of just talking about life and, sort of stuff at the end. I hope you enjoyed that sort of stuff. Would you like to see it maybe once a month, me just update you on life and games I'm playing? That could be an interesting segment. So if you made it to this point, let me know. Do you want to see that more? Would you like to know a little bit, not obviously, getting into, the nitty gritty, but like, what I'm playing, how things are going, am I enjoying gaming or whatever? Yeah, let me know down below. But all I can say is, don't just take my words for it. If you got a PlayStation, download Final Fantasy 15. I think it could be Game of the Year. Like, I'm going out and saying that, and this is from a Naughty Dog fanboy. You know what I'm saying? So, just absolutely brilliant. But like I said, this has been Eminem Gaming. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe if you're not subscribed already. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you guys in a new video very soon.